For anyone questioning the Caitlin Clark effect, we now have people wanting to watch golf because of her. We saw the kind of offer that Ice Cube made to Caitlin to play in the Big Three. That is $5 million to play 3 months.
For anyone still questioning the Caitlin Clark effect, think about this: she's so impactful, people are now tuning into golf just because of her. And let's talk about the kind of offer Caitlin received. Ice Cube himself offered her $5 million to play in the Big Three for just 3 months. That's the kind of power she holds in the sports world. But here's the thing, Caitlin Clark didn't turn down that $1 million offer from the unrivaled league because she's lazy, unmotivated, or afraid of a challenge. No, she turned it down because she's simply above it. This isn't arrogance.
Diana and Sue and Rebecca and all of those, Dawn Staley as a player. Where does it go? Can it continue to climb, and will it climb on the back of now Paige Beckers?
Knows exactly what she brings to the table, and she's not settling for anything less than what she deserves. The unrivaled league may be groundbreaking for women's sports, but for someone like Caitlin, it's just another project that doesn't measure up to her standards. She's focused on bigger things, on leaving a legacy that goes beyond just playing the game. Look at the women who paved.
She'll be the biggest female star ever, because she can pull up from the parking lot.
She is a killer. She is stone cold.
Caitlin, man, she's a phenomenon.
She's the best female collegiate player ever.
Caitlin Clark is capable of magical things.
She is the most prolific scorer in the history of college basketball.
Kobe Bryant with a ponytail.
It is just awesome watching what she is doing and what she represents.
Her game speaks for itself.
She can just flat out play. When you can shoot that.
Sue, Rebecca, and Dawn Staley. Their careers were built on talent, dedication, and the drive to elevate the sport. And now, it's the next generation, like Caitlin Clark and Paige Beckers, who will continue to push women's basketball to new heights. Caitlin isn't just another player. She's the golden girl of basketball, and the world is taking notice. When you've already changed the game like she has, why settle for anything less than the very best? Caitlin Clark just delivered a masterclass in knowing your worth. After receiving a jaw-dropping $1 million offer from the new unrivaled league, a 9-week, 3-on-3 basketball showcase, she turned it down without hesitation. And now, the league is scrambling to figure out how to recover after losing the player who could have been their biggest marketing asset. A basketball phenomenon. At just 22, Caitlin Clark has already redefined what it means to be a star athlete. Her ability to shoot from seemingly anywhere on the court has earned her nicknames like Kobe with a ponytail and Stone Cold Caitlin. But her impact goes far beyond her highlight reel plays. She's the most prolific scorer in the history of college basketball and a game-changer for women's sports. Her time with the Indiana Fever didn't just improve the team, it transformed it. She helped elevate the WNBA to record-breaking levels of viewership, ticket sales, and merchandise revenue. Caitlin doesn't just play basketball, she raises the entire sport to new heights.
And I'm so happy for her to get the $28 flipping million.
Let's know. So why would Caitlin Clark turn down $1 million for just 9 weeks of basketball? Because Caitlin knows her value. While the unrivaled league boasts high salaries and a format designed to shake up the status quo, it's not Caitlin's stage. She thrives in full-court battles, not 3-on-3 exhibitions. The league's flashy concept might work for some, but Caitlin is focused on a bigger picture, leading her WNBA team to a championship, growing the sport globally, and building a legacy that extends far beyond basketball. The truth is, Caitlin doesn't need the unrivaled league to stay relevant. She's already one of the most influential athletes in the world, recently earning a spot.
Caitlin Clark snags another honor. She's made the Forbes 30 Under 30 list. Clark.
Prestigious 30 Under 30 list. The real numbers. For perspective, Caitlin's WNBA rookie contract pays her $338,500 over 4 years, far less than the $1 million unrivaled offered. But endorsements are where her true value shines. With deals from global brands like Nike, Gatorade, and Beats by Dre, she's already earning more off the court than most players make on it. League president Alex Bazell called Caitlin an outlier and admitted her value is unmatched. It's no wonder the league wanted her so badly, she's a marketing gold mine. But Caitlin isn't just about the money. By turning down the offer, she made it clear, respect, opportunity, and legacy matter more. A bigger legacy. Caitlin's decision isn't just about what's best for her, it's a challenge to the entire sports industry. Women athletes have long been undervalued, forced to choose between financial stability and their passion. Caitlyn's bold move forces leagues, sponsors, and fans to reconsider how they treat women's sports. Her impact isn't limited to the court. She's inspiring a generation, proving that greatness doesn't require compromise. Caitlin Clark is a once-in-a-lifetime player who's setting a new standard, not just in basketball.
Higher than the NBA. So I was like, oh, what's she going to get paid? Because finally, you can get a real paycheck. And then I saw it, and I was like, this can't be right. Because this is what it is. In the first year, Caitlin Clark will earn $76,530.
Sports as a whole. What's next? As the unrivaled league regroups and the WNBA works to hold onto its brightest star, Caitlin Clark continues to play chess while the rest of the industry plays checkers. Her focus remains on the future, winning championships, growing the game, and making history. Because when you're Caitlin Clark, you don't settle for anything less than greatness, and you don't need a gimmick to prove it. Caitlin Clark's decision to turn down $1 million from the ambitious unrivaled league isn't just a personal choice, it's a statement. For a league hoping to redefine women's basketball, her absence is a glaring hole. Without Caitlin, Unrivaled risks being seen as just a flashy experiment rather than a serious contender in the sports world. The offer she could refuse. The Unrivaled League offered Caitlin a staggering $1 million for just 10 weeks of play in.
She doesn't need to play for that whack job. She should just buy Unrivaled League. Exactly. Caitlin getting that type of bag. CC probably isn't this vindictive, but if it was me, if they wanted me outside, I'll demand a full retraction and apology from Gino for his comments on the Dan Patrick Show, which we'll get to that in a hot second.
Miami. High salaries, a short season, and a 3-on-3 format were all part of the pitch. But for Caitlin, the money wasn't enough. The WNBA may already underpay her, with a rookie contract totaling just $338,500 over 4 years, but she isn't settling for quick cash or gimmicky formats. Caitlin Clark isn't interested in being part of a novelty act. She's here to dominate, inspire, and lead. In her first year in the WNBA, Caitlin will earn $76,535, a number that pales in comparison to her endorsement deals with brands like Nike, Gatorade, and Beats by Dre. These companies recognize something leagues seem to overlook: Caitlin Clark is the future of basketball. More than just a star. Caitlin's influence goes far beyond the court. She's breaking barriers, not just in women's sports but across the sports world as a whole. Turning down $1 million wasn't just about money, it was about respect. By rejecting Unrivaled's offer, she sent a clear message: she knows her worth, and she won't settle for less. Why rest matters, and why it's more than that. On the surface,
so Gino Auriemma talked about Caitlin Clark again.
Caitlin cited rest as her reason for declining the offer. And who could blame her? She's been running on fumes for years, between NCAA championships, heartbreaking losses, the WNBA draft, and leading the Fever to their best season in a decade. She's earned a breather. But let's not pretend rest is the only reason. Caitlin knows her time is better spent preparing for the 2025 season, where her sights are set on winning a championship, something Unrivaled simply can't offer. A system that needs to change. Caitlin's decision also sheds light on a larger issue: the persistent struggle for fair compensation in women's sports. For too long, female athletes have been forced to choose between pursuing their passion and achieving financial security. By saying no, Caitlin isn't just advocating for herself, she's challenging leagues, sponsors, and decision-makers to rethink how they value women athletes. Because here's the reality: if you want the best, you have to pay for it. And it's not just about money, it's about opportunities, respect, and recognition.
If you're a college player and you're a great college player, like Caitlin was, the delusional fan base that follows her disrespected the WNBA players by saying she's going to go in that league and tear it apart. There were actually odds on she's third or fourth in betting odds on being MVP at the WNBA.
Her worth, and she's making sure everyone else knows it too. Caitlin Clark is a game changer, and everyone knows it. So when she turned down a groundbreaking $1 million offer to join the ambitious new Unrivaled League, it shocked the sports world. This wasn't just any league. Co-founded by WNBA stars Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart, Unrivaled was designed to disrupt the norms of professional basketball. With its high salaries, shorter seasons, and fan-friendly 3-on-3 format, the league seemed like the perfect fit for a superstar like Caitlin. But for her, the offer was just the beginning, not the destination. The superstar who said, At only 22 years old, Caitlin Clark is more than a basketball player, she's a phenomenon. Known for her jaw-dropping passing, insane court vision, and long-range shooting, she's the type of talent leagues dream of building around. Even unrivaled President Alex Bazell admitted, anyone in our shoes would 100% want Caitlin. Why wouldn't they? Caitlin's presence doesn't just boost a team, it transforms it. Her unique combination of speed, precision, and basketball IQ would have made her a perfect fit for Unrivaled's fast-paced style. But Caitlin knows her worth, and she's not about to settle. A league built for stars, but not Caitlin. The Unrivaled League pulled out all the stops to woo Caitlin, even considering a Lionel Messi-style deal that tied her pay to the league's growth. But while the league might be a dream for many, Caitlin sees a bigger picture. She knows her value extends far beyond the court. She's a marketing powerhouse who sells tickets, draws viewers, and shifts the narrative in women's sports. The truth? Caitlin Clark isn't chasing opportunities. Opportunities are chasing her. More than a player, she's an icon. Caitlin's decision to stay in college basketball, for now, speaks volumes. She's not just playing the game, she's redefining it. Whether it's dazzling fans with her performances or sparking debates about her potential in the WNBA, Caitlin is proving she's worth far more than a quick payday. For leagues like the WNBA and Unrivaled, Caitlin isn't just a player they want, she's a player they need. Her decision to turn down $1 million is a clear signal. She's playing the long game, and she's doing it her way. The road ahead. As Caitlin continues to dominate, one thing is certain, this is only the beginning. Her impact is reshaping women's basketball, inspiring fans of all ages, and challenging the status quo in sports. For Caitlin Clark, greatness isn't just a goal, it's the standard. And as she keeps making history, the world will be watching.